to Season 25 of ECCB Connects. We are excited to be back with new episodes as we continue to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. To kick off the new season, we share the results of the 2024 Creative Youth Competition. Who are the lucky winners? Stay tuned. The results are coming up after the break.
ECCB Connects is the official handle of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. How do you know it's the ECCB? All posts and reactions made by the ECCB on social media will carry the username ECCB Connects and feature this profile picture. Other pages with the name Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, such as these, are not official pages. Like, subscribe, and follow us today. You'll know it's the ECCB by this profile pic and the handle at ECCB Connects.
Thanks for staying connected. Students from across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union vied for the top prizes in the 2024 Creative Youth Competition, jointly sponsored by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank and the Regional Security System Asset Recovery Unit. The initiative forms part of the ECCB's Community Outreach Program and is aimed at encouraging critical and innovative thinking and raising awareness on issues of economic and social development among secondary and community college students in the ECCU. The competition is divided into two categories, aged 13 to 16 and 17 to 19, and includes various genres of the creative arts. The 2024 edition of the competition focused on songwriting. Students had the chance to compose original pieces on one of the following topics: food security for the Caribbean, my vision for the Eastern Caribbean dollar, or mental health of teens and young adults.
Aw, it's so nice to see you. Do you remember the last time you entered this room? Who's in there?
Yeah, I'm the one, you the color them records. Little body, I'm the boss. Little body, I'm in charge. Got you stuck up in the past when I do.
There's a boy out there who lost his father, doesn't have a place that he could go in times of woe.
Don't be surprised when you look underneath baggy skin and find a bad case of fungal infection. Your horrible advice to discolor. Baby, your warmth make it spread quicker.
We take depression and anxiety. I feel like a joking thing around the place. What is wrong with me? I'm a teenager.
Each student involved in the competition worked alongside a mentor teacher who provides support and guidance as they develop their creative piece. Do the creative arts help our young people? Should they become involved in the creative industry? Sherry Jeffrey, one of the mentor teachers involved in the competition, shares her perspectives on this and encourages young people to participate in the Creative Youth Competition.
I do believe it is an important part of their development, the creative industry. Without art, life becomes very boring, and idle hands are not the best thing to have. Taking up, especially young people's time, by giving them something constructive to do that's also exciting in the arts, it is worthwhile to do. They get to explore things that they didn't think they could have done or they never knew existed, which is always a good experience for them. And later on, they can take it up professionally if they so desire. Make money from it. Imagine doing something you love and make money from it. I think that's the best combination. So the creative arts, when it comes to the youth, should be mandatory, I think. Some sort of art, maybe it's music or painting or whatever it is. They need to have that creative influence in their life, which allows them to develop, as I said before, fully and bring more joy and peace to the world.
That city, I want me, I tell people see. That city, I want me, having my dream, my dreams. That city, I want me, I tell you achieve. That city, I want me, having my dreams. I mean, I get it on a wheel. All the money me I make, the Eastern Cape, me I thought me I get, me I go work hard.
So I have to go higher, be the highest of them all, like the match in the fire, to grow so tall. So I have to go higher.
And now for the results. The first place winners in each category receives a cash prize of $3,000, while their schools receive a grant of $2,000. The mentor teacher of each winner also receives a financial token. Prizes are awarded to second and third place winners along with their schools. In the 13 to 16 category, Sienna Andrew of the Convent High School in the Commonwealth of Dominica captured the top spot with her song about mental health in teens and young adults.
To be the winner of such a large competition is so unbelievable, and it just made me feel accomplished and like I had persevered through something that I never thought I would achieve. And I was with my mother at the time and she was screaming. We were both screaming when my teacher told us the news. It was really heartwarming and tear-staking as well, because we really put in the work to do our best for this competition. My advice to the youth when entering these types of competitions is, if you're entering, enter with determination, enter with an actual want to win. So you're putting in that effort, you're putting in the work. You know that what you're doing for this competition, whether you win or lose, it was a good experience, and that your name will go down in history if you really try your hardest. And if you think that it's too hard or too complicated, ask for assistance. Don't try to do everything yourself. There will always be people who want to help you. And also, do not just forfeit it and say, you know what, this is too complicated, I'm not doing it. Trying is always the best option. Do not give up.
Cameron Paul of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College in St. Lucia placed first in the 17 to 19 age category. Cameron too composed his piece around the topic of mental health in teens and young adults.
The reason why I chose to write on teen and young adult mental health was it spoke to me. Immediately when I saw it, I started thinking of the cries that are not seen, the cries that sometimes is brought to light but is never dealt with. And then it really struck me. There are young people, teens that are struggling. And the thing is, at their age, their level of maturity has not gotten to the point where they can deal with these things on their own. They need somebody to talk to, need a friend. And if your friend is a teenager as well. So I really thought about what some young persons might be going through. And then I started right away, because I'm really passionate about family work, because my father used to be a social worker. So I've seen cases, I've seen things that have happened, and it's scary. I know it can be a troubling, a traumatizing experience for a lot of young people. So it spoke to me, and I just had to start writing. When I heard I won, I was just overwhelmed with shock and excitement, because I submitted the song. I mean, I've not really written many songs, but I tried it out, and I was skeptical. I was like, are they really gonna mess with my work? And then when I got the letter, I think I was at my sister's house at the time. I was just jumping for joy. I cried a little bit because, I've never won anything like this, and it was just like a great achievement for me.
There's a boy out there who lost his father, doesn't have a place that he could go in times of war, has no food to eat or clothes to wear. His mother tries so hard to show she cares in their despair.
And now for this week's financial tip.
Develop the habit of saving by setting aside small amounts regularly. Any savings, no matter how small, adds up. $1 a day yields $365 a year.
Here's where we ended this episode of ECCB Connects, where we announced the winners of the 2024 Creative Youth Competition. Many congratulations to all the winners. Be sure to stay connected with the ECCB on social media for details about the next competition. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to join us next week when we bring you another episode of ECCB Connects.